always dreaming about the big money that give me all right. Like MC bags and big.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Ryan Mountcastle.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Dean Kremer. What do you got on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. The pitch. Bunting, and it's in the air. Whips it to Mountcastle, and the bunt doesn't work out. Take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jose Ramirez.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Now, Miles Straw. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is down low. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Here comes a pitch. To the right side. The throw to first, and he's out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 2-0.
The pitch. And another ball.
Too low.
Kicks and fires. That clips the corner.
Full count.
The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So 2 down. Now it's the Guardians DH, Josh Bell.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Guardians lead 1. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Cal Quantrill. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And in one hops the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-zip. Relay throw to second. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Anthony Santander knocks one out, and they tack on 3. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. In there for strike 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Now fly ball to right center. Number 33 on his way over. Makes the grab, 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're probably going to need to get to the starter because this is a team with a good bullpen. They haven't blown a single save all season long, Chris.
Yeah, they've been really effective at shortening the ball game instead of it being a full 9-inning contest. I mean, you've got to try to get some runs early. You've got to avoid those higher leverage arms in the bullpen because, you know, the history is that they come in and they shut you down offensively. So find a way to have quality at bats early, get some base runners, and try to get into the bullpen early and score some more runs.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting 7, the second baseman,
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Good eye right there.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Quantrill back to work. Falling behind 2-1.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Naylor makes the grab. 2 away now.
batting 8, the right fielder,
Man at first, and next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser.
I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number 1 at the 2. It don't know where I'ma lose. I hate to struggle.
In there safely. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Quantrill back to work. Runner on the go.
One ball.
Throw to
One
second.
strike.
Out at second. That ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
I ain't never seen the best. Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the best.
Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Kremer back to work. And he pumps it a strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
And he deals. On the ground. On to first. Out. One out in the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Left-hand batter waits. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
That's ripped to right down the line, and it stays fair. Around second now as they still don't have it. Coming around third is Jimenez. Mountcastle with a relay throw. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And the righty deals. And he chases that one. And there are 2 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 4 and the Guardians 1. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And the pitch. And that one in the air center field. Valera moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Jorge Mateo now. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
No ball, one strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The pitch.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Quantrill ahead 1-2. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. So the one out hit turns the lineup over. And now Cedric Mullins. First time up, he led off the bottom of the first with a double and then scored. Oh, he jumped the gun for second, and they put the tag on him for the out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with the situation, and they got a pretty easy out after that.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Popped up. Naylor drifts towards it. And that'll do it. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. So in now for Cleveland, number 33.
Alexfree Planez.
And the right-hander back to work. And a good eye there.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
No strike.
That's a little bit low.
3 balls, no strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Steven Kwan. Steven Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
We're going to talk about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty delivers. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Safely into second. He's got a double. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike one. Oh, and 1 now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. And now 1 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Doubled his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 down, runners at second and third. Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 1-2. Got him looking. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Bell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Henderson grabs it on the run. Guardians strand a couple, and they trail it 4-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The pitch. Strike one.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And no one can get there. Around first, heading for two. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Foul ball. Next
Ball.
offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Naylor makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony.
Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. And a foul ball. Rutschman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Stays alive. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Rutschman around third. He scores. It's 5-1.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1 so far. Hard ground ball, base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
One strike.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. Into the bleachers and gone. That one felt good, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Touki Toussaint. He's into the game with the bases empty.
56, Touki Toussaint.
Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Toussaint, in his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a 4-seamer. The pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. And a pitch. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Mateo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And here is Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. That's hard hit on the line. Kwan makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 4th, and now it's Josh Naylor.
22. Josh.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
In there at the knees, going 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Right back to him on the mound. To first, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Andres.
And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. He's already homered in this game. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. George Valera now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. Ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out towards right center field. Mullins settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Guardians fail to score. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Adley Rutschman. The line to kick the pitch. Line to left. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder.
Next to hit, Austin Hayes. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Jimenez fires to first on the run. Just got him on that one.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Ripped on the ground to second. That's the inning.
That's an out.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and it remains an 8-1 game. Back now at Oriole Park, new inning getting started, and here is Bo Naylor. Kremer back to work. And a strike in there.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 33.
Now it's the right fielder, number 33. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And he deals. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Stephen Kwan, pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were two really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. A wind and a pitch. Out to center. Valera after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Third baseman number 2.
Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Touches down, that's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now back, second baseman, Urias.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
And the count 1-2. Henderson leads off first with one away. In the dirt.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled. I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one at the two. It don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me. This for my son and my daughter, my family tree and their daughter. I'm the chosen one. I'm wearing that jacket.
Man at first, Colton Cowser will hit next. That's through there for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Kicks and deals. That's off the mark. 1-2 the count.
2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2 on the way. Out towards left center. Kwan sprinting after it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. That is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Miles Straw. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Mateo has a beat on it, makes the catch for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jose Ramirez. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Ground ball to the right side. Quips it to Mountcastle, and Ramirez is set down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Bell, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next pitch is downstairs. In the air out to center. Mullins puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Orioles 8 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Jorge Mateo. Toussaint back to work. Ground ball left side. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap, because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Two and one now. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Mateo at second with nobody out. On the ground, right side. One away, bottom of the sixth.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags from third. Throw home. He beats it. And it's an 8-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Hayes, the next to hit. Hayes measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering way off the plate. In the dirt. Naylor collects, fires to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 9 and the Guardians 1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
And the pitch. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. Ball 1. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Now batting, second baseman,
Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. Jimenez having a lot more success on the road this season. First offering, and it just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And the 1-0. On the ground to short, could be 2. 1 and second on a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, George.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, George Valera. That's in there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional seventh inning.
Set for the last half of the seventh. And now Anthony Santander.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. That's towards center. Valera moving under it and makes the grab. One up, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 3. The other way, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in.
Really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
1 out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Base hit, left center field. Mountcastle around third. He'll score. It's 10-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Urias around third. He will score. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Angel De Los Santos into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Angel De Los Santos.
And now, Jorge Mateo. In the air, foul off first. Naylor gets under it. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 11 and the Guardians 1. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Bo Naylor.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
The right-hander back to work.
Yes.
And that's through there for a strike. Kremer still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Kicks and fires. There's a strike. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Number 33 digs in for the Guardians. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That's in there. Strike
No
one.
ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Slap the other way, foul. Oh, and 2 now. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's out number 3. The Guardians go down in order. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Bottom of the 8th. Now here is Cedric Mullins. The wind of the pitch. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Sends it to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
Yes.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And there's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin up and throwing for Terry Francona. That one misses. And 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 12-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Miles Straw. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Takes it in for the out.
the third baseman, Ramirez.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. There's the strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Cowser flashes the leather on the running catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game with jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
12-1 is the final as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time is the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.